Hey there, my name is Li Kun and I come from China. Right now, I'm the promotion manager for Up With People. I traveled with Roger back to 2015. I think with the topic of a non-profit organization that in United States, how to keep the message more relevant in different countries. I think there's 4 points I would like to talk about it. I think the first one is as an organization, you have to come back to the original point of why you do this. It means your mission. For example, in Up With People, I think we take our mission based on human needs, based on what the world needs today. So it doesn't mean that, okay, that's only the need for this country or for that country, but it's the needs for us as a human beings. For example, to have a better life, to want to have a better world, to keep us alive. I think those things are all everyone in this world want. So that doesn't only specific in one country. And when we're doing different workshops, how we put that mission into in the need of different countries, I think it's we customize the topic, like because every country have a different uh, imagination of what's a better world or what's a ideal life they want. So I think that's we will customize those topic when we travel to United States, Mexico, Europe. I think that's all depending on the topic. And lastly, also we're doing a show wherever we traveled. And the first part I think that's really relevant is we do a country melody wherever we go. Like in Mexico, we put the Mexican melody, and in Danish, in Denmark, we put the Danish melody. Even sometimes it sounds funky that the people who sing that song, maybe it's not from that country. Maybe the lyrics, the tones sounds very strange for the local people, but I think it still show a gesture from an organization that we want to make this effort to approach to learn your culture, and then we want to show it to you, even it's not that professional or not that correct, I would say, but I think that's still an effort. And secondly, I think our show, the whole idea is also based on the human need that keep hope alive. But when you say, for example, you're in Mexico, maybe you say, okay, keep up. In order to keep hope alive, we need to do this. In Europe, we say in order to keep hope alive, we need to do that. So those are really also give the audience an easy access point to make them in this topic, like keep hope alive, rather than keep them outside. But this topic is very easy to say, okay, to keep hope alive or to make it a better place, what I can do in my community or country. So I think that's a very user friendly or friendly access to everyone. Also with the songs, with the topics we choose in the show, also based on the country where we're gonna go. For example, we're talking about women's rights, equity, um, uh, refugees, those things. So I think if we travel to China, I won't think those things were that relevant to what China happened right now. But because our tour right now is based on United States, Mexico, and Europe, so I think those topics will be super fit in the need of those countries. And the last thing I think is also since our staff is from different countries, and the most or the important part is about the communication, the work style. And here we use a model called Global Smart. It's from our vice president, Brett Bungum. He used to work in that company, and he brings that model to Up With People. So all the staff will do a survey, and then based on the survey, we can see our work style from like independent or to interdependent to risk to certainly direct, indirect. There's like 5 dimensions. So from that we can see, okay, that's how Likun looks like in those dimensions. I can compare that with my colleague, with my teammates, even with different countries. So I think that way we can find out like the different work style. So when sometimes we have a conflict, I always come back to that survey to say, okay, I'm a more direct person, and that person may be more indirect. That's why, something he didn't tell me. But right now I'm aware of that. So next time I see something, maybe I'm gonna ask or find another way to trying to communicate. So I think those 4 points would be a good or a thing. I think when we talk about this topic, I just gonna put a summary. The first one is about organization, the whole mission. Our organization is more related to what world happened today, related to the human needs. The second thing is the workshop that we go wherever we go. We do our workshop based on the community need or the country need. So that's addressed to their need. And the third is the show. We do an international melody, our songs that talk about a different topic. That's really related to what those countries need. And the fourth is the work style we have. That's how we communicate with the staff from different countries. And yeah, and that's just my thought. And if you have any questions, you can always give me a message or ask Roger to send me a message. And thank you.